Today we are going to be looking at adding fractions, but before we start we must remember that any fraction is part of a whole number. The top number is known as the numerator and the bottom number is known as the denominator. So for example, let's look at 2/5 add 4/6. The first thing that we need to look for is a common denominator. So we've got the number 5 and the number 6. We need to think about which number both of these will go into. The first one that comes to mind would be the number 30. Okay, so if we look at the denominator in 2/5, to get to 30 we multiply that by 6. In the fraction 4/6, to get the denominator to 30, we are multiplying that by 5. We now have two common denominators. Next, we are looking at the numerators. For 2/5, we have multiplied the 5 by 6, so we must do the same to the top. So it would be 2 times 6, which is 12. Next, we look at the numerator in 4/6. The 6 has been multiplied by 5, so we must multiply the numerator by 5, giving us 20. Now we need to add the two numerators together to give us our new fraction, which would be 32/30. Okay, if we look at the answer to this fraction, we will notice that it is an improper fraction, as the numerator is larger than the denominator. We therefore need to make this fraction into a mixed fraction. To do this, you divide your numerator by your denominator, which is 32 divided by 30, which equals 1 whole remainder 2/30. We could then simplify this even further. If we look at 2/30, we notice that the numerator and the denominator can both be divided by 2. Therefore, this simplifies further to 1 whole and 1/15.